Good day, everyone. Brienne here with you again today, and I'm happy to announce the new featured artist for March 2022. It's actually a book company called Ava Browne. It started with Lindsay and Paul. They are the talented team behind Ava Browne. But there's also other artists who create works for them. So it's a kind of a compilation of people with different talents. And today the book that we are featuring is called 𝐀𝐻𝐨𝐿. If you want to check out their links, their website is there, their Instagram is there, so you can find out more about the books that they have to offer, or you just want to learn more about them in general. Now let's do a quick flip through of this new book that we are featuring. It's just kind of fun and different. I don't think we've ever done anything like this before. Just different cats dressed up like different characters. There's a pirate, scientist, fireman. I like that one. Be good for Halloween too. A vampire cat, ballerina cat, space cat, rocker cat, that's kind of cool, lumberjack cat, nurse. So yeah, so that's the book. It's cosplay cats dressed up as different characters, and I already kind of thought about which one I was going to do, and I was gonna probably do one of these three. I think if I did this one though, it kind of looks a little bit Halloweenish, but not really. It doesn't have to be. It's cosplay cats, right? So maybe I'll just do the astronaut. Thinking about some colors that I might want to use. And maybe I'll check out my colors. Use the galaxy hair one. Why not? And put it on freehand. And let's get started. They have a lot of different books with a lot of different topics, so just keep that in mind. They're very unique. They have like interiors, they have fantasy ladies, they have pinup portraits, they have literally anything that you can think of is available through Ava Browne. So do check out, they're also on Etsy. So also check out their Etsy if you want to see what kind of books they have to offer. Okay, so I had an interesting question a while back on how do you start coloring. Some people, I guess, they don't know where to start. They have a little bit of issue getting started. So I just kind of wanted to touch base on that a little bit maybe right now. And a good way that I always seem to start, not always, but a good chunk of the time, if anyone's ever watched my videos, is I do like to start with my background. So I get my background colors in place, and then everything else just kind of seems to fall into place from there. Just a suggestion. It's just something that I always find works really well for me. I don't always do that. It obviously depends on the illustration on how I decide to start, but a lot of times that is where I do tend to go. I didn't really have a particular palette or color that I was gonna choose, so I'm just going with what I kind of laid down and want to make like a space sky, but it's cartoony kind of illustration, so it doesn't have to be like, you know, too serious or anything. I'm playing around with my fills, so maybe use some metallic. Just having fun with it. Nothing super particular that I do. I'm just playing around with color. Sometimes I notice when I look back on my videos that you don't notice the color changes as much as I do when I look back at it, or when I'm coloring it, I should say. Sometimes the colors do look a little bit different on the video, and I've played around with and asked how to get it as, you know, as close to being like right in front of me as possible. So I do try to do that, so you guys can definitely get a sense of exactly like the colors that I'm laying down. But we always display the finished picture after, so you can always compare, and the finished picture that we post is pretty accurate on what it looks like, so you can always compare there. So I'm probably going to keep the background pretty neutral. I'm just thinking about the color of the cat, and I just had it in my mind that I wanted to do like this orange cat, but I'm not sure yet. I noticed a lot of people use plasma in the gallery to highlight, and it looks really cool. I also do that sometimes, not all the time, but it's really interesting to see new techniques and how people color, and really loved that couple of artists that I seen that use the plasma tool. I'm just highlighting the astronaut gear a bit here before I color in my cat. So I'll probably do like an orangey brown. I think I'm gonna stick with that idea. I always try to like shade the eyes somewhat realistic. I like to get some shading in there. I don't like doing just bright white, because in all reality, if you study a little bit of color theory on portraits, even if they're cartoon portraits, which this one is, I do like to add some shading to the lid. Just shading and adding in some texture and all that fun stuff. If you guys ever have any requests for book releases or something that just hasn't been fulfilled yet in the Pigment library, or something you would like to see more of, please feel free to reach out to us and let us know. Would look good, but I think I'm actually just digging the purples and the blues more in it. Mind a little bit of it, but actually quite digging the darker colors a little bit more here. Never know unless you try. And then for the sky, or space I should say, thing again I can do to kind of tone it down a bit is I can blur out some of these colors so they're not so strong. Maybe it's just a bit too strong. That's what's throwing me off. almost done. Just having fun with the finer details. She didn't expect to get so engrossed in this one so much, but it's actually so much fun to color. Just keep on getting ideas as I go along. So, no need to cut it short if I'm inspired, right? Alright, and I think I'll leave it there. I think I've done enough detail and had enough fun with this one. Really fun to color, beautiful book. I really loved it. Actually, I didn't expect to be coloring it so long, but I just, like I said, I just kept on getting ideas and really love this book. A lot of fun. Okay, so Cosplay Cats by Ava Browne. Please check it out in our library. Cosplay Cats, different ones. We went through it in the beginning. So there's all different kinds of cats dressed up as characters from Ava Browne. This is Brianne from Pixite, guys. We'll see you again next time. Please enjoy. Take care. Bye now.